Okay, so good to see all of you. Mohini, Abhishek Thapa. Abhishek Thapa, good evening. How are you? Hmm? I'm good. You are the same guy, who was in Pune, is it? अभी क्या है स्टेटस तुम्हारा? Okay, January 10. All right. And I think you're the one who was contemplating ki should I, give some particular entry or not go for SSB. Was that you? Right. Okay. Some other thapa perhaps. No, that was a TES entry. Okay. No. So Nandlal Tiwari, what are you going in for, Nandlal?
So he is going for FCAT entry. Actually, we are sitting in library. Nandlal is inside library and I am in office sitting right now.
Okay, going for FCAT entry. So I think most
Yes,
of
sir.
you are for FCAT entry. Okay, Nikhil, of course. निखिल तुम्हारा भी FCAT है, राइट? नहीं, निखिल
Yes, sir.
यादव, निखिल कुमार सिंह का अलग है. हम तो बहु मतलब a lot of people, same name. Hmm. Vishal, how are you? You are muted. Yes, Vishal, what entry are you going for? अनम्यूट करो अपने को.
Yes, sir. There is ESSB on 30th March in Dehradun.
अच्छा, FCAT का
So,
वाला, हाँ, okay.
yes, sir.
FCAT entry, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nikhil Kumar Singh. Right. Mohini, what about you?
Sir, I'm going for FSB on 24th March.
24th March. Okay. Most of you going in March.
So for
I mean,
FCAT.
February, March. Yeah. I think majority is FCAT, right? Okay. Chirag Chetri, what about you?
So currently I don't have any SSB, sir.
Okay, but which entry generally are you preparing for?
So I am preparing for CDS and FCAT. Sir, and
CDS.
NCC entry as well, sir.
Okay, तो एनसीसी का अच्छा ओके आई मीन एक तो अभी हो गया आई मीन यू डिडंट अप्लाई फॉर दिस राइट.
Sir, I went for that, sir. In that I got screen out, sir, and after that I had AFSB. In that I got conference out, sir.
Okay. JP Deepti Nayak. Yeah, Deepti Nayak. Tell me what's
Yes,
your
sir. My entry is Navy technical entry for
SSC
Navy.
Tech Navy, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Is
Yes,
it
sir.
Navy or SSC IIT?
No, no, it's for Navy Hydro.
Hydro. Acha, okay. Recently, I think they've a lot of
Uh,
branches they've opened up. Okay.
yes, sir.
What's the date?
So 26th February.
26th Feb. Okay. Um, Nandlal Tiwari has spoken, right? Ritik Kadyan.
Good evening, sir. Sir,
Yes.
right now I have SSB, AFSB on 13th Feb for FCAT and IMA dates are yet to out.
CDS wala.
Yes, sir.
CDS, okay. Satvik Ganguly. Yes,
Jai Hind,
Satvik.
sir.
Jai Hind.
Sir, I have PSB on 11th and I have 7th Feb.
Okay. Khushi Tripathi. Khushi Tripathi?
Yes, sir. Jai Hind, sir.
Yeah, Jai
My
Hind.
name is Khushi Tripathi and I'm preparing for PG.
For TGC? Huh? Hello?
Yes, sir.
No, just say that again. Which entry?
Sir, I'm preparing for CDS written exam
CDS written exam. Okay. All right. Okay.
and preparing for CDS written exam.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Got
Yes,
it.
sir. Actually, I'm preparing for written exam.
Hmm. Okay. So you just want to, um, you know,
Yes, sir.
update yourself or make yourself aware. Okay. Fine. Vinay Kumar?
Good evening, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir. Sir,
Yeah,
I have my
Vinay.
SSB on 30th of March. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Fresher,
Sir,
repeater?
30th of March to
Hmm.
No, sir.
Fresher.
I'm a fresher.
Fresher.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Vishal, we have spoken, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So देखो पहले तो मैं let me welcome all of you to this. Basically, I was supposed to start a course on PBDT today, but I thought let me just first set the ball rolling first. कि हम क्या क्या करने जा रहे हैं, right? So there I'm going to conduct certain courses which will be free, and certain courses will be paid courses. There will be certain classes which will be of I would say on topics of interest, various things, right? And I request you to firstly let me know what is it that is bothering you. कोई एक ऐसा कोई भी टॉपिक जो आपको जिसमें परेशानी है, कोई डाउट्स हैं आपको उसमें उस एरिया में, you let me know in the I mean most of you are there in the WhatsApp group that we have. Otherwise आप इसी में भी chat में लिख सकते हो. What is it that you want me to cover, right? I'm sure I should be able to clear the cloud, clear the air. आपका जो भी doubts वगैरह हैं उनको I'm sure I think I should be able to give you some clarity. So let me know. Otherwise it will be something कि मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि ये चीज़ बतानी चाहिए. But more important than that is what is it that you want, right? हो सकता है जो मैं बताने जा रहा हूँ आपको ऑलरेडी पता हो या आपको लग रहा है वो आपके काम का नहीं है इतना. So it is better that you tell me. So I will be conducting certain classes which will be I'll let you know in advance. They could be recorded sessions or they could be live sessions as we are doing today, right? In addition, like I said, PPDT का course जो है a short course about 5 to 6 sessions I am going to conduct. एक course मैं कल से शुरू कर रहा हूँ जिसके लिए I had already asked for registrations, and I am not taking more than 25 candidates for the course, right? Even if it is free, I don't want to have too many people, so that you derive due benefit. अगर बहुत ज़्यादा भीड़ होगी तो obviously we will not be able to probably discuss things, and individually हम उतना वो ध्यान नहीं दे पाएंगे. So don't worry in case you have not been registered for the course which is starting tomorrow. You can let us know, and there is also I think some link where I'm saying you can register for this course, right? So अभी वो registration हमने बंद कर दिया था. We'll again open it so that in case you have not been covered in this course, the next batch which I'll do say maybe another 2 weeks or so later, right? So इनको आप करो. SSB के लिए अगर आप प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हो, सो पहली बात तो मैं आपको ये बता दूं कि they say that Rome was not built in a day, राइट? इसको पता है आपको, है ना? So it is important that we know this. Correct? So Rome was definitely not built in a day, और आपकी SSB प्रिपरेशन भी एक दिन में तो होने से रही, तो आपको इसके लिए थोड़ी सी मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. And towards this, there is some kind of a roadmap or things that I feel which are very essential. I hope all of you can see the slide. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So just keep these things in mind. Most essential areas of focus. So पहली बात तो you must be interested. You must have a very clear-cut, I would say, interest towards armed forces, whichever, it could be Army, Navy, Air Force, whatever it is that you want, because we are very clear as far as or the SSS are concerned. अगर आपका इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, you might be suitable but you may not be recommended, right? Having an interest in the service is important. And how is your interest known? How is it getting reflected? At least you know something about the kind of service that you're going in for. यही तो होता है. अगर आप किसी चीज़ को चाहते हो, अगर किसी को लेट अस से आप अगर पिज़्ज़ा भी खाना चाहते हो, तो पिज़्ज़ा ऑर्डर करने के लिए भी आपको थोड़ा सा आप रिसर्च करते हो कि ठीक है, उसमें कितनी स्टार रेटिंग है, कहाँ से मंगाते हैं, समथिंग लाइक दैट, प्राइस क्या है. सो यू डू सम रिसर्च. इवन पिज़्ज़ा खाने के लिए रिसर्च करते हो. अगर आप एक करियर बनाना चाह रहे हो, सो देयर हैज़ टू बी सम काइंड ऑफ अ background information that you must have regarding the service that you want to join. So how important is it for you to be there? तो कोई भी आपका जो मंजिल है पाने के लिए, वो आप कितने इंटेंसली चाहते हो, उस पर डिपेंड करता है कि आपका आप कितने हर्डल्स पार करने के लिए तैयार हो, राइट? अगर आप कंफर्ट जोन में रहना चाहते हो कि ठीक है, हो गया तो ठीक है, नहीं हुआ तो ठीक है, so then you're not making much of headway. But if you are really passionate, then no difficulty is big enough for you. Then the second thing is knowing yourself. Okay, now SSB is totally about your personality, right? And personality के बहुत सारे पहलू होते हैं. काफ़ी चीज़ें हमें मालूम होती हैं, काफ़ी चीज़ों के बारे में हमें गलतफहमी होती है, और काफ़ी चीज़ें जो हैं हमें ठीक से पता ही नहीं होती हैं, चाहे गलत सही कुछ भी पता नहीं होता है. सो नोइंग योर सेल्फ इज़ ऑल्सो एक्सट्रीमली इम्पॉर्टेंट. मैं कई क्लासेस इसमें ले चुका हूँ. पहले एक डिस्कवर डेवलप योर सेल्फ कोर्स भी कराता हूँ, लाइफ लिस्टिकल्स एंड थिंग्स लाइक दैट, राइट? सो वो बीच बीच में हम करते रहेंगे. कम्युनिकेशन एक्सट्रीमली इम्पॉर्टेंट, राइट? आपका जो पहला ही हर्डल है, वो आपका जो PPDT है, दैट विल नॉट गेट cleared if your communication is not up to the mark. Then expressing yourself, that is when you say communication is one is that expressing yourself. Okay. Right. So one is कि आप मतलब बोलना क्या चाहते हो, आपके दिमाग में है क्या, व्हाट इज द कंटेंट बेसिकली, राइट? और उसको आप कैसे ऑर्गेनाइज करते हो. जो आपके दिमाग में है, हम जिसे पावर ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन बोलते हैं, सो दैट इज डिवाइडेड इनटू टू पार्ट्स. वन पार्ट इज व्हाट इज इट दैट you want to say, that organizing your ideas or your thoughts, right? Now उसमें language कहीं नहीं आती है. You must be very clear what you want to say. Hindi, English, वो सब बात की बात है. The second part comes is the language in which you verbalize what your thoughts are. उसको आप जब एक बोलना शुरू करते हो, वहाँ पे आपकी इंग्लिश आती है. तो इंग्लिश में आपको अपने को व्यक्त करने एक्सप्रेस करने की ज़रूरत है। अगर इंग्लिश नहीं आती है, आई मीन ऑफ कोर्स लॉट ऑफ पीपल कीप आस्किंग मी कि सर इंग्लिश ज़रूरी है क्या? ऑफ कोर्स ज़रूरी है, राइट? और you need to be very clear about it, right? Have no illusions कि English जो है बगैर English के आपका काम चल जाएगा. No, that's not going to happen. So that is why I'm saying you need to इसके लिए आपको थोड़ा सा वक्त लग सकता है, राइट? जो PPDT में आई वुड से अबाउट 60% से ज़्यादा जो परेशानी होती है लोगों को, जिसकी वजह से कॉन्फिडेंस आपका डाउन हो जाता है, इट इज़ बिकॉज यू आर अनेबल टू एक्सप्रेस योर सेल्फ इन इंग्लिश. सो इसके ऊपर आप थोड़ा सा ध्यान दो. किसी भी तरह से आप अपने को प्रैक्टिस करो. देन डेवलपिंग गुड हैबिट्स, गुड रूटीन, राइट? आई विल नॉट ड्वेल इनटू दीज इन डिटेल, लेकिन यस, एक पॉजिटिव ओरिएंटेशन रखना एक बहुत ज़रूरी है. वो डेवलप कर सकते हो आप. Those who have been attending my classes, they know that I have been advocating कि आपको जो हर दिन आप कुछ पॉजिटिव चीज़ ढूंढ के लेके आओ, पॉजिटिव न्यूज़ ढूंढ के लेके आओ, और कॉन्शियसली आपको ये करना पड़ेगा. वंस यू डू दैट ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, then you get into the habit of looking at things, looking at positive aspects of the things also, any issue, right? So develop these kind of habits, gratitude, right? These will make you more stable, they will make you more comfortable, more secure. Then developing your awareness, right? General knowledge is general knowledge, current affairs, etc. These are one part which are also very important, but most important is your awareness, your जैसे हम बोलते हैं एक प्रवृत्ति. अवेयरनेस एक प्रवृत्ति है कि आप में इच्छा, आप क्यूरियस हो कि नहीं हो, आपके वातावरण में, आपके इकोसिस्टम में क्या हो रहा है. आर यू अवेयर? डू यू कीप अ टैग ऑन दैट? सो वो अवेयरनेस की हैबिट डेवलप करनी पड़ेगी. And of course, general knowledge, current affairs, military service knowledge, these are things which are which you can read, which you can get it so much in the open source में बहुत सारी चीज़ें available हैं. So the news will be there, लेकिन news को आप कैसे process करते हो, that is more important, because your interpretation of the news, that is something which we are looking at. न्यूज़ तो सबके लिए सेम है, रशियन यूक्रेन वॉर है, लेकिन आप किस प्रिज्म से देख रहे हो आप उसको, दैट इज़ व्हाट वी आर इंटरेस्टेड इन, राइट? अगर कोई समस्या है, चाहे तो वो सोशल है, चाहे वो मिलिट्री की है, या कोई भी चीज़ है, उसके सबका अपना अपना नज़रिया होता है. सो आपका क्या नज़रिया, आप किस तरह से चीज़ों को प्रोसेस करके अपने हिसाब से इंटरप्रेट करते हो. Then reasoning and analyzing, get into the habit of reasoning out things, analyzing things, right? So बहुत knowledge in the sense information आज की डेट में सबके पास में है, लेकिन उसको information को process करना, उसको knowledge में convert करना is something that is what we are looking at. Otherwise रट्टू तोते तो बहुत हैं, right? We are not really very impressed with those. Fitness, both mind and body. So this is again something that you need to work on. Okay. Right. So I hope ये चीज़ें अगर आप ध्यान में रखोगे, over a period of time, you will develop these small things. Okay. जैसे मैंने बोला आपको awareness. So मेरा एक what I very strongly have been feeling all this while is that there is a lack of awareness as far as पब्लिक डोमेन में बहुत सारी चीज़ों की अवेयरनेस हमें मालूम नहीं है. पर्टिकुलरली आप कौन सी आर्म और सर्विस ज्वाइन करना चाहते हो, राइट? So this awareness, firstly this information itself is not available in adequate measure, राइट। कुछ ब्रांचेज ऐसी हैं एयरफोर्स की या नेवी की जिसके बारे में बहुत कम इंफॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल है, लेकिन आप उसको ज्वाइन करना चाहते हो, यू वांट टू, लाइक मोस्ट ऑफ यू, आई इफ आई you know go through whatever you have said, I think about more than 50% of the people who are there right now are joining or appearing for FCAT, right? And FCAT में आपकी क्या क्या options हो सकते हैं, right? Flying is one option. Flying may be, at least you should have some प्रेफरेंस, क्योंकि मेरे को क्या चीज़ करनी चाहिए, फाइटर्स, ट्रांसपोर्ट, हेलीकॉप्टर्स, एटलीस्ट पता होना चाहिए आपको, राइट? फ्लाइंग ट्रेनिंग किस तरह से होती है, क्या क्या उसमें, एटलीस्ट द ड्यूरेशन एट्सेट्रा, ये सब पता होना चाहिए. देन द काइंड ऑफ futuristic aircraft, fighters, and various other things. This is something that you will be asked. आप जिस भी ब्रांच के लिए जा रहे हो, it's something, if you know, that will reflect your interest in it. Second is your aeronautical engineering, right? Aeronautical engineering branch में क्या होता है, again not very much is available known in the public domain. So इस तरह के मैं I have been interviewing defense veterans from the Army, Navy, Air Force, and they are sharing their life experiences, what they have seen, how they use the opportunities that they got, kind of training किस तरह की होती है. So बहुत सारा कुछ इसमें ऐसा है जो आपको सीखने को मिलता है. और इसके लिए I have, like I said, I have already interviewed a lot of people, and some of these have already been published, right? Agar if we just look at this, if you look at this, now you can see this एक find your Laksh series on my channel, इसी channel पे, you will find that flying training, कैसा flying training में क्या होता है. Air Commodore R.V. Kumar, who's a ace transport pilot and a instructor, flying instructor for over 20 years. He's also been training civil pilots, commercial pilots, right? So ये अगर आप देखोगे आपको थोड़ा सा आइडिया होएगा. Then FCAT में अगर आप जा रहे हो और you are wanting to opt for ADAM branch, right? Non-tech के लिए आप जाते हो, आप ADAM, accounts, लॉजिस्टिक्स चूज़ कर सकते हो, मेट्रोलॉजी चूज़ कर सकते हो. सो एडम में क्या क्या होता है, प्योर एडम क्या होता है, फाइटर कंट्रोलर क्या होता है, राइट? सो देयर इज एयर मार्शल राणा whom I have talked to. So this is an excellent account of what all you can expect in as a fighter controller. So जो जा रहे हैं, जिनका नॉन टेक में पॉसिबिलिटी है, ऑप्शंस हैं, I would suggest that you go through this. Again, this is also about integrated air command and control systems, something of that nature. Then you also have, yes, submarines के ऊपर है, EME, core EME functions. This is in two parts. I think one, this is a short video, but yeah, there is the life of an EME officer. This is also there. Then ATC के बारे में, yes, we have this, certain of their experiences, right? Then small videos which are very very informative. How to join defense force after engineering. So this is about aeronautical engineering, right? This is again in two parts. So this is Air Vice Marshal Pranay Sinha, whom I have interviewed. So ये दो आपको वीडियोस मिलेंगे जिसके बारे में he is talking about life as an AEL officer. Now AEM is also on the cards, but that will come after some time. Air traffic controlling, which is a sub branch of ADAM branch, right? Fighter controlling and air traffic controlling, इसके बारे में आप यहाँ सीख सकते हो. Again, as a part of fighter controller, you can be on board AWACS, right? AWACS सब जानते हैं कि नहीं? अगर नहीं जानते हो तो please go through this, right? Life of an EME officer, right? This is also there. Then you have making of a maverick. Here this is in 3 parts. Yeah, I think it is in 2 or 3 parts, where you see the life of a fighter pilot. Now, how he's graduating, what kind of training as a normal fighter pilot, then as a test pilot आप क्या क्या करते हो, right? And development of LCA, this is another thing. And submarine की training कैसे होती है, right? And accounts officer का क्या है, fighter flying, yes, future of fighter flying. Again, this is a very interesting video. Life as an administrative officer, yeah, this also you should know. Challenges of joint user airports, okay, find your Lakshya accounts, right? So these are the kind of information which is already available to you. And I just want to, I just before the class I just saw this news. Say, good afternoon, sir. I recently got selected through FCAT for administrative branch and I got short service for the same. I just watched your interview with VPS Rana, sir. I learned a lot about the profile of fighter control officer. Sir, in the long run, I want to convert my short service into permanent service. What branch of administration should I go for? Please help. I hear seeking your guidance for the same. Thank you very much. So, you see this. These small things can make a lot of difference. ठीक है, तो आप इन चीज़ों को देखो, और this is what is going to improve your awareness about a particular service. You can make a better decision. There is already, those of you who are planning to go for SSC Tech in the Army or TGC entry in the Army, I have 3 interviews, one with the core of EME, which is the first part is already there. Second part is coming, I think, by the weekend. Then, the core of signals में क्या क्या होता है. Again, that will be in 2 or 3 parts. Core of engineers में क्या क्या होता है, right? And so all these things are definitely going to be very, very helpful to all of you. I'm in the work for, getting more veterans to speak to, so that we can cover a lot of other branches in Navy and Air Force, all the services, right? Now that is as far as the awareness part is concerned. Now let us come to the preparation part. Now preparation part mein, like I said, I am offering you certain free classes, certain free courses, and there will be certain things which will be paid, right? So I'm offering a hybrid kind of a model where you can follow on online, and in case you happen to be in NCR or you happen to come to Delhi side, so we might even look at giving an opportunity to undergo the GT, right? On ground आपको GT का भी एक exposure मिल सकता है, right? So that will, of course, I have a tie-up with another academy in Gurgaon, where if you wish, we can give you an exposure of what happens in GT, right? In case someone wishes for that. In case you want an offline interview, and you are in NCR, you can approach. We can have an offline interview as well, right? And once in a month, I will be, telling you, okay, I am available at such and such place. You can drop in, and we can just discuss anything. Normally I've been doing this at this Aravali, that biodiversity park, right, which is on the MG road, Mehroli Gurgaon road. And आप खुल के बात कर सकते हो. From 2nd of January till 7th of January, I am starting a course which will be basically tailored for your interview preparation. So those who are going for SSB in the coming 1 or 2 months, they can benefit definitely from that. So that is again is going to be a paid course. You can apply for it, right? So there is a आप अगर इसमें देखोगे आपको वो ग्रुप में मिल जाएगा व्हाट इज़ द लिंक. अदरवाइज देर इज़ अ शॉर्ट यूट्यूब शॉर्ट अवेलेबल है, उसमें आप देख सकते हो. Link is available there, right, for registration. So from 2nd to 7th of January, that will be a modular capsule in SSB interview, right? That is what I'm calling it. The price is going to be around, normally I give it for 4,000 rupees, but here I'll be offering it a discount, right? So first come first serve. I'll not be taking too many people, right? That's what I very strongly feel, that there should be too much of a crowd, right? So that is it as far as my offerings are concerned. I'll keep updating you as and when we come out with something new. Now I would like to throw open this opportunity to any of you who has to say anything. You want to ask something or you want to clarify something, you please go ahead, right? Yeah, go ahead, anyone, any areas of concern.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
Mohini.
I have a question. I have question regarding to the IU. Sir, when we are asked about the current what we are preparing for, so we generally have a backup plan. I mean, except for FCAT and CDS, we are also preparing for others exams too, so that we can become financially independent. So, is there any issue to say that I am preparing for SSC or something else too with Air Force and Army?
No, see, firstly, like I said, no, what is your, why do you want to join army,
Yes, sir.
right? Is it
So,
that no, you want some kind of a job? Is it that, or you want a kind of lifestyle, which only the army can offer, army or armed forces can offer? So that becomes your first choice, right?
yes, sir.
So, I'm sure if you're appearing for FCAT, you may also be preparing for maybe OTA or SSC Tech Navy or whatever it is, right? So Army, Air Force, Navy, तो ये आपका एक primary choice होगी, right? Not necessarily Army. It can also be. I'm open to joining any armed force. I mean, that is what a stand. If I was in your place, I would take. Correct? नाउ अगर किसी वजह से आप ये सब नहीं कर पा रहे हो, नहीं हो पा रहे हैं, आपका लास्ट चांस है या जो भी है, पैरेलली यू आर आल्सो प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर अ सेकंड ऑप्शन, right, which may be some area of interest which is somewhere aligned, which is something similar. It can be CAPF or it can be anything else also, जहाँ पे आपकी जो qualification है वो ज़्यादा आपके काम आएगी. So no harm in saying that, but don't give too many options. I mean, I don't think that helps you,
Yes, sir.
right? So that'll probably show your confused state of mind.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so one odd option, yes, definitely, and one must have. We expect people कि अगर किसी वजह से आपका नहीं हो पा रहा है, so क्या आपका ऑप्शन क्या है? You need to be very practical about life. You cannot say कि भाई मेरा तो हो ही जाएगा, किसी वजह से नहीं हुआ, अगर हो भी गया और मेडिकली आप फिट नहीं हो, तब क्या करोगे? Isn't it?
So basically, sir, we must have a backup plan, which can be our second choice.
Yes,
Oh,
right.
okay.
And how you put it across is कि okay, till the time I have my chances, I will continue applying for different
Yes.
entries. However, in case ऐसा नहीं हो पाता है, then I am also preparing for such and such. That is how one can put it across. Yeah, anybody else?
Jain, sir.
Jai Hind, Jai Hind.
So, my question is, what is the education qualification required for joining the Army Aviation Corps?
There is no education qualification. I mean, it's a plain graduate. That's all. No, anybody can apply for that. Only thing, you should have cleared your CPSS. आप अगर पहले क्लियर कर चुके हो ज्वाइन करने से पहले कई बार ऐसा होता है कि यू गेट रिकमेंडेड एंड यू फ्लाइंग के लिए आप रिकमेंड हो गए हो, CPSS आपने क्लियर कर लिया है लेकिन मेरिट में नहीं आया, राइट. आई मीन देयर हैव बीन केसेस लाइक दैट. सो उसके बाद में फिर आपने IMA ज्वाइन कर लिया है या OTA ज्वाइन कर लिया है. सो वहाँ से भी आप ऑप्ट कर सकते हो. आपके फाइनल टर्म से पहले जो है आपसे चॉइस पूछी जाती है कि विच आर्म ऑफ सर्विस यू वांट टू ज्वाइन. ओके, यू कैन ऑप्ट फॉर एविएशन, you can opt for engineers, you can opt for armored, you can opt for infantry, whatever. So उसके लिए कोई ऐसा नहीं है कि you have to have this, but yes, like physics and maths, वो जो 12th वाली जो आपकी requirement है, that must be there.
Sir, is there any particular percentage required in those subjects?
I really don't know. That you'll have to check up. I'm not very sure on this.
So I have already checked it, sir, but there are multiple answers available in Google, so that's why I was a bit confused.
अभी कब है तुम्हारा? अभी मतलब अभी तो काफ़ी टाइम है तुम्हारा अभी तो.
Yes, sir.
Right. So anyway, you can keep it as an option, certainly, right? और क्या है, what is, तुम्हें इतना डाउट क्यों हो रहा है? क्यों ज़्यादा परसेंटेज का कुछ इशू है?
Yes, sir. As in Air Force, for joining the flying branch, we need 50% in physics and maths in our 12th. But here the percentage they are asking for is 70% in physics and maths, which I don't have.
Army
Yes, sir.
aviation हो सकता है, because see, basically it is a priced arm in the sense it is, vacancies are very less, the demand is more, right? They started with about 4 vacancies and 6 vacancies. अभी 10 से 12 vacancies, even 15 vacancies are being allotted, and it is growing, right? And the same, more or less, something similar is there in OTA as well. Okay, so let us say, because see, जब आपके पास में वैकेंसी कम होती है, चीज़ें कम होती हैं और डिमांड ज़्यादा होती है, I mean, you put some filters, isn't it? So that is perhaps the reason. Otherwise ऐसा कुछ वो नहीं है. So I mean, but if it is given very explicitly there, then of course there should not be any doubt. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Right? Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, Akash.
Sir, actually, I have a doubt that while appearing for going for IO, we can have a generalized what to say. We can be generalized in what forces we want to join, or we have to stick on particular forces, like we are gonna join, like uh, if I'm sticking to one particular a force, and a follow-up question may arise or not, like going for another vacancy, like I'm interested in Air Force, and if he asks like why are you here for Army or Navy kind of services, so what should be our answer, sir?
तुम बताओ, मतलब तुम क्यों वहाँ पे जा रहे हो? तुम पहली बात तो अभी नेक्स्ट SSB तुम्हारा क्या है?
So next one is Navy, sir.
नेवी. सो ऑब्वियसली आर्मी और एयरफोर्स को तो आप जिक्र मत करो वहाँ पे. पहले आप बोलो नेवी में आपका इंटरेस्ट है. नेवी की इन्फॉर्मेशन आपके पास में थोड़ी सी होनी चाहिए, विच इज़ गोइंग टू एटलीस्ट गिव एन आइडिया कि आप कोशिश तो कर रहे हो कि नेवी के बारे में पता करो. Right? So there are at least three candidates of mine who were not interested in Navy primarily. So they were interested in Air Force, and I think one guy was interested in Army. Two of them were Air Force interest in Air Force. And they got an opportunity to go for the Navy entry. एयरफोर्स में नहीं हुआ उनका, सो नेवी के लिए उनका कॉल आया एंड दे वेंट देयर. सो बट आई आस्क्ड देम, आई सेड नो, डू यू नो समथिंग अबाउट नेवी? कि सर कुछ नहीं पता, नेवी तो इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, राइट? So I said, at least go through something. I told them about this, life of a submariner, जो मैंने interviews में किया हुआ है, और training as a submariner and things like that. थोड़ा बहुत इस तरह का आपको पता करो, and you will, you have to believe me when I say that all three of them, they had gone through this particular thing, that the life of a submariner, और ये training जो है submariner की, and this particular thing impressed the IO. And there's one guy, I think Mitesh, who's in the second term now in INA. Right? He told me very clearly. He says that that helped me. And जब मैंने ये बताया तो he was quite satisfied. Because see, the point is, as an IO, I want to see कि आप अगर नेवी में अपनी सर्विस आप लाइफ बिताने जा रहे हो, करियर बनाने चाह रहे हो, आपने कम से कम कुछ पता तो किया है नेवी के बारे में कि नहीं? Getting that point?
Yes, sir.
Right? So likewise, when you go for army, you cannot be saying that no sir, मैं तो गलती से यहाँ पे आ गया हूँ, मेरे तो आर्मी में जाने की कोई ख्वाहिश ही नहीं है, मेरे पास तो जितने फॉर्म मैंने भरे थे तो आई केप्ट ऑन फिलिंग द फॉर्म्स. आई मीन दैट इज, नो वन इज गोइंग टू एक्सेप्ट इट लाइक दैट, इजंट इट? सो इन्फोसिस में आप इंटरव्यू देने जा रहे हो, बोलो विप्रो और टीसीएस मेरे को बहुत अच्छे लगते हैं. ओके, सो एटलीस्ट जहाँ पे आप इंटरव्यू देने जा रहे हो, एटलीस्ट टॉक अबाउट समथिंग अबाउट दैट सर्विस, यू मस्ट नो. Yeah, in general, see, today what is happening is, since a lot of entries are there, a lot of common entries are there, you have plenty of chances. एक हर सर्विस के लिए आप एलिजिबल हो जाते हो. So you can say that, no, I want to go for a uniformed service. Armed forces में जाना चाहता हूँ. I would be happy if I get this. However, if I don't get for some reason, then I am equally happy with army or navy. ठीक है? So I mean, ultimately, armed forces are armed forces, right? So quality of life is good. There are a lot of things which are in common. और वो चीज़ आप जो है, they are fitting into your scheme of things, right? ऐसा नहीं होता है हर एक जो बोलते हैं ना कि किसी को जमी किसी को आसमान नहीं मिलता, हाँ, सबको कुछ सब कुछ थोड़ी मिल जाता है. Okay, so take that stance, I think, and you should be clear. At least your interest should be visible. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, who else?
Jain sir, this is Nikhil.
Yeah, Nikhil, bolo.
Sir, I had a doubt. Sir, while filling up the PIQ form, there is a section of sports first of all. Then there is also a section of hobbies and interest. Sir, while writing the interest and hobbies and interest section, I also write about badminton, which I have previously mentioned in sports section. And sir, it happened me with the IO that he asked me कि sports के बारे में तुम कुछ नहीं बताओगे, उसके अलावा बताओ कि तुम में क्या क्या है. So sir, shall I mention badminton again in interest कि वो overlap हो जाएगा?
नहीं, I don't think you don't have to mention it again and again. एक बार आप बता दो, और जब आप बता रहे हो, in the sense when you are talking about your hobbies, interest, that time you can mention, even if you have not put it in this thing, so long as you have put badminton as a sport that you have played games and sports in the games and sports column, right? वहाँ पे हो सकता है casually आपने खेला हो. In your case, you may have played it at a competitive level, right? Competitive level खेले हैं school, college में.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So since you have played it at a competitive level, it is very obvious that you also have interest in this, right? Otherwise competition में कोई आएगा ही नहीं. आप कंपटीशन में कब सेलेक्ट होते हो? जब आपका इंटरेस्ट होता है, देन ओनली यू आर एबल टू डू वेल, यू कैन कम इनटू द टीम. आप कोशिश भी करते हो, तभी करते हो क्योंकि जब आपका इंटरेस्ट है. सो अगर आपने वहाँ पे लिख दिया है तो हॉबीज इंटरेस्ट में लिखने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. ओके.
Okay, sir.
इन केस
Thank you,
नो
sir.
यू आर नॉट डूइंग इट एट कॉम्पिटिटिव लेवल और आपका जस्ट ऐसे कैजुअली आप करते हो और टाइम पास के लिए शाम को खेलते हो, दैट यू कैन पुट इट इन द हॉबीज इंटरेस्ट कॉलम.
Okay, sir.
ओके. अदरवाइज ऐसा नहीं है कि जब आपको पूछा जा रहा है व्हेन वी आर हॉबीज इंटरेस्ट्स, दिस इज़ एक CIQ में जहाँ पे हम आपसे जनरली आपके डेली रूटीन वगैरह पूछते हैं, वहाँ पे आप पूछा जाता है, राइट.
Yes, sir.
एंड द गेम्स एंड स्पोर्ट्स वाला जो है दैट कम्स अंडर द CIQ विच इज़ एक्चुअली hidden inside, right, in the first CIQ, where we are
Yes,
talking
sir.
about your school college में आपने क्या किया, games, sports, other activities, right. यहाँ पे हम hobby interest की बात नहीं कर रहे. We are only talking about what kind of games, sports and extracurricular activities that you have participated in your school or college, any achievements, any challenges. Now इसमें बहुत सारी चीज़ें शामिल होती हैं, उसके बारे में मतलब जहाँ पे आपका गेम्स एंड स्पोर्ट्स यहाँ पे कवर हो रहा है, नहीं, वेदर यू डन इट एट अ कॉम्पिटिटिव लेवल और यू डन इट कैजुअली और वॉट एवर. सो ये चीज़ यहाँ कवर हो रही है. हॉबीज इंटरेस्ट दूसरे उसमें कवर हो रहे हैं, right. Anyway, I'll have a separate class on this some other time, but yeah, I mean, I hope it satisfies your
Yes, sir. I
doubt.
got it. I got the point.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Anybody else?
Good evening, sir. Jain, sir. Abhishek Singh this side.
Yes, Abhishek.
Sir, I want to ask. Sorry. Sir, I want to ask about the mock interview which I want to give to you, sir. So, sir, like I'm not in Delhi right now. I'm in Madhya Pradesh, Khargone. But for my Coast Guard interview, I'll be in Delhi from 12 to 15. So, sir, can I join you for mock interview, sir?
12 to 15. मतलब when is your PSB के लिए आ रहे हो या?
Yes, sir.
FSB के लिए?
PSB के लिए, sir.
Okay. So you let me know in advance. I'll let you know whether it is possible. I'm going to. कब से बोला तुमने? 12 से?
Yes, sir.
Of January.
12th of January. Yes, sir.
January. Okay. And I am likely to be out of station for 3-4 days. I do not know when. Somewhere in the 2nd and 3rd week of January, perhaps I might be, heading out of the station. So just keep in touch. You are there in the group में हो आप?
Yes, sir.
So you message me directly, right? So you can just check with me the availability and then you can plan it out. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Who else? And keep asking your doubts, keep posting your suggestions, right, so that we can address them. So do I take it that there are no more doubts?
Good evening, sir.
Yes, Vinay.
Sir, I played volleyball in my school for around 5 years, and I also played CBSE nationals in my school. But in college, I didn't play volleyball, so I almost left it. So can I make it in my interest or something else? Can I mention it?
नहीं, इंटरेस्ट में क्यों, आप उसमें दिखाओ आपने यू प्लेड एट, यू सेड यू प्लेड एट स्टेट लेवल.
सर CBSE, yes sir, CBSE national in school.
CBSE national, तो आप उसको गेम्स एंड स्पोर्ट्स में आप अचीवमेंट्स में दिखाओ ना, आउटस्टैंडिंग अचीवमेंट दिखाओ उसमें आप.
Sir, but I hadn't played it in my college.
डजंट मैटर, आपने स्कूल पे तो खेला है ना.
Yes sir.
स्कूल में आप उस लेवल तक गए हो, सो
Yes,
पुट इट
sir.
देयर लाइक व्हाट आई टोल्ड निखिल, राइट. आपने गेम्स एंड स्पोर्ट्स में यू हैव एक्सेल्ड.
Yes sir.
Right, and you continue to do this, continue to play this. So जब आप हॉबीज इंटरेस्ट की जब आप बात करते हो, so we are also looking, आपने बोल तो दिया कि हॉबीज मेरी ये हैं. उससे पहले हम आपसे पूछते हैं कि आपका डेली रूटीन क्या है. डेली
Yes,
रूटीन
sir.
आप बता देते हो, लेकिन डेली रूटीन में कहीं आप मेंशन नहीं करते हो कि मैं ये खेलता भी हूँ. देखिए आप
Yes,
बोल
sir.
रहे हो कि मैं हॉबीज इंटरेस्ट मेरी ये है. दैट मीन्स कि आप वो चीज़ें क्लेम तो कर रहे हो कि आप करते हो, बट इट फाइंड्स
sir.
नो मेंशन इन योर डेली रूटीन,
Yes sir.
राइट. सो यू गॉट टू कीप दैट in mind. अगर आप खेलते हो वॉलीबॉल या बास्केटबॉल वट एवर यूर सेइंग, वॉलीबॉल बोल रहे हो ना?
Yes, sir, volleyball, sir.
तो जब आप डेली रूटीन बता रहे हो अपना, चाहे वो हो सकता है डेली उसमें हो या वीकेंड में हो, जब भी आपको टाइम मिलता है, सो यू प्ले दैट. सो जब आप अपनी रूटीन बता रहे हो, दैट टाइम इंक्लूड दिस. आई in the evening or on the weekends we have a game of volleyball, and I play volleyball for 1 hour 2 hours or something, or sometimes we also play some matches at a local level, something, I don't know, whatever you want to say. But yeah, it should get covered, because otherwise no आप PIQ तो भरी पड़ी रहती है तो एक्टिविटीज़ और अचीवमेंट से, बट वो when we find the candidate is not able to cover even half of those things in his narration during the interview, right? That
Yes,
is
sir.
something which I think I keep reminding people, right?
Yes, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, sir. Sir, I have a doubt relating psychology. Can I ask it?
बोलो.
Sir, is it good to have multiple stories on a single picture while practicing, or have we should practice more number of stories on different pictures? Or what's the right way to do for this practice of psychology?
देखो, साइकोलॉजी में हम बोलते क्या है कि आपके दिमाग में जो पहली चीज़ आती है, राइट?
Yes, sir.
सो वो दैट emerges from something that is already there, which you have seen, experienced, read about, heard about, right? No, वो different state of mind में अलग अलग चीज़ trigger हो सकती है. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So sometimes it is the the जो आपके जो pictures का sequence है, जब वो सीक्वेंस भी जो इस तरह का होता है कि दैट मे ट्रिगर अ पर्टिकुलर काइंड ऑफ अ इमोशन और अ फीलिंग इन यू. If a separate set of pictures is given to you, maybe it triggers something else. It also is on the state of mind. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
आपका कभी आप बहुत खुश हो, राइट? तो आपके दिमाग में वो वही तस्वीर जो है वो कुछ और चीज़ आपको बताएगी, ट्रिगर करेगी, समथिंग दैट इज़ नो वेरी गुड एक्सपीरियंस. आप बहुत दुखी हो, तो जब आदमी का दुखी वाला जो वो चल रहा होता है ना फेस, तो फिर वो गज़लें और वो सारी चीज़ें, शेर व शायरी नज़र आती है. फिर तब गाने, रोमांटिक गाने नहीं आते हैं. Correct. So anyway, I mean, you see it and it should come naturally to you, right? अगर आप बहुत premeditated करोगे तो premeditated में problems होती हैं, right? Anyway, as far as this is concerned, I would also be getting some psychologists to have some kind of an interaction. We will also have a GTO who would be probably taking classes, but they may not be in open forum, right? So they may be a part of a course or something like that. Okay, but anyway, we'll see if I'll try and have some kind of a I'm going to interact, I'm going to interview psychologists, a GTO as well. तो उससे पहले मैं आपको बता दूंगा, you can post your questions or queries so that we can cover it. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. But like Ritik, don't get stuck to one story. That I can say.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, guys. I think that's it. I hope it's been a nice beginning to a new, I would say, new journey, right? जिसमें we're going to interact at a formal, informal, personal level, right? And feel free to ask your questions, give your suggestions, right? Shalom. So like I said, don't वेट फॉर, आई मीन डोंट थिंक कि आप SSB 10 दिन में 15 दिन में आप कर लोगे. आप जितना उसको ठीक से समझ पाओ, अपने को ठीक से समझ पाओ, अपने को, आपका जो एक्सप्रेशन है, आपका जो कम्युनिकेशन है, अवेयरनेस है, राइट, उनको ठीक करो, एंड यू विल डेफिनेटली बी मेकिंग इट. I mean, you definitely can make it. I am not saying all of you will make it, right? I mean, that is almost impossible. Everyone making it is almost impossible, but yeah, many of you can definitely make it. बहुत सारे students ऐसे हैं, candidates, you know, those who have taken some time, right? They were not very serious in their first or second attempt, you know, चलो ठीक है, देख के आ जाते हैं. अभी the other day, you know, one of the students called me up. He said, sir, if you recollect, you know, I took some interview guidance from you, and I got selected in SSC Tech from Allahabad. I think this is just last week maybe. So I had even forgotten ki kiski baat ho rahi. Then of course I tried to recollect that guy. So he had taken some last year kahin pe kuch wo kiya hoga. But you know, I keep emphasizing on something, you know, have belief in yourself and go with your own conviction, right? We are looking at that. We are not looking at copycats. We are looking at original stuff, right? And that is what, you know, in my conversation with him, we found out. Yes, no, there were things that he didn't know, and he said, sir, sorry, I do not know this, and something like that. Okay, so uska ek I'll have a what do you call, an interview with him. I think it's scheduled in another 2 days or so. You will find. So एक आपकी जो genuinity है ना, वो बहुत जरूरी है. How you come out as a genuine person, that is very important. Right? तो अपनी एक पहचान जो है, आइडेंटिटी, दैट यू शुड नॉट बी लूजिंग, इवन इफ यू टेकन सम कोचिंग फ्रॉम हियर एंड देयर, राइट? कोचिंग को आप कंस्ट्रक्टिवली यूज करो, राइट? आई मीन नो हार्म इन टेकिंग कोचिंग. आई मीन इन केस everyone takes coaching even for any kind of important jobs, so no issues there, but yeah, maintain your identity, right? And I'm always there to help you, you know, find your way. Chalo, thank you very much, guys, and nice interaction. Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for the
Thank you, sir.
session.
Thank you, sir.
Good night, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And keep
Thank you, sir.
sharing whatever, you know, useful videos you find in your other groups as well, right? So don't be very selfish कि चलो ये मैंने देख लिया, right? अपने दोस्तों को भी बताओ. चलो, wish you all the best. Bye.